I'm live. Okay. Let me see. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:21 in the morning. That would make it Saturday. Saturday morning. Uh, ooh, get my hair all did up. Okay. Or Friday night. Okay, there we go. So I don't know what we gonna do. We could do a little something, something. Okay. Oh, sheesh, my. Oh, here we go. I don't know what I did with my other glasses. Those glasses broke. Don't know what I have with my black glasses. Okay, so now we got these right here. So I was thinking about maybe we could look at some true crime because those Sullivan kids have not been found. Okay, little baby Emmanuel has not been found. Okay, they out there somewhere, and the parents, okay, will not freaking tell. The parents will not freaking tell what they did with their kids. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I try to think. Okay, let me see. Where's the other true crime deck? Okay, here we go. I am going to use this true crime because I haven't used this true crime. Okay, on I don't think I used it on Jack and Lily. Okay, but it's just blows your mind, huh? What they did with them kids, and not gonna tell the police like they got rights, man. I'm telling you. Okay, so let's see. These are true crime oracle cards. I'm trying to figure out what's hitting me because there's really not anything specific right now hitting me. But I'll just do a general read. Okay, what can you tell us about Lily and Jack Sullivan, who went missing in May, have not been found? Okay, what do you want us to know about Jack and Lily Sullivan? Yes. That is crazy. What do you want us to know? In Nova Scotia, Canada. And thank you for your answers. Now nobody comes up until usually I get off live, okay? See, this isn't for you young folks, okay, who have to go to bed. See, this is for the old folks, the players in the Himalayas. Okay, so what do you want us to know uh, about Jack and Lily Sullivan, who went missing in Nova Scotia, Canada? Okay, at the beginning of May. Let me see. Okay, so we have a casino. We have a corridor, okay, and it's like I wonder, was it the casino hotel or maybe a hotel by the casino? I don't know if that actually plays a part, or I could be picking up on some energy dealing with one of the parents. Okay, maybe they went to the casino not too long ago. We have dagger. Okay, so we have a knife. We have the bathtub. We have the bottle. And there's a wheelchair. I don't know if there's anybody in a wheelchair around these kids, but there's a wheelchair. And we have scales. Okay. And those scales, especially in crime, remind me of drug sales. Okay. We have the kitchen. We have an operating table. We have a bloody handprint. And the thing about it is, all this stuff that's coming into play may not even be in that area where they were living. Okay? Floorboards. Okay? And a magnifier. Could be a magnifier or not a telescope. What do you call it when you look at the different stuff under the microscope? Yeah. We have a ring. Okay. Now, okay, let me go on some more. We have the drawer and we have prison. Okay. I'm not picking up anything, okay? Not that they're not telling me, but I'm just not connecting with the cards. Uh-oh. I got it mixed up, but anyway. I'm not connecting with these cards for some reason, okay? But what I am going to pull out is I'm going to pull out the Astro Matrix, okay, tarot, and see if they can divulge something about Lily and Jack Sullivan, who's been missing. Can you tell us about Lily and Jack Sullivan? Okay. Jack is 4, Lily is 6. They've been missing since May from Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay. What do you want us to know? Okay. The parents, Malaya, and what was his name? I want to say Derek. I don't know if the father's name, he was the stepfather, okay? The kids went missing. They have not been found as of yet. What is the energy with this case? What's the energy? Will they be found out? Will the kids be found? Will the parents go to jail? What do you want us to know? Okay, let's see. And then we may clarify it with my other true crime deck. Okay? So, underneath it all, okay, is the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay? The Page of Wands in reverse. I don't know why I got the feeling that the world has been turned upside down. Okay, for some reason. That's underneath this, though. So I take it there's going to be some information coming in, okay? But it's not going to be good. In other words, the news, okay? Now, I say no news is good news, okay? But when kids come up missing and there's no news about the children, that's not good. That is not good, okay? So let's look at this energy. We have a King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this right here, we have some masculine energy coming through. Emotions. And it's not good. Negative emotions. We also have a Queen of Pentacles. Queen money. Okay. So Queen money has no money. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in reverse. So there's some lying going on. They're still lying. They're still lying about the kids and what happened. They're still lying. We have the Nine of Cups, okay, in reverse. So there's great sadness. There's some sadness, anger. We have the Knight of Wands, okay. The Knight of Wands coming in with some news, okay. He's ready for the fight. He's coming in with some news. Let me see. He's coming in with something, and he's coming quickly. I'm saying it's some news because he doesn't look like he's bringing anything other than that. Yeah, and we have the Chariot, full speed ahead. We have the Nine of Swords, okay. So, and this is on the Queen of Pentacles, okay. So I take it that the feminine energy coming in here, okay, she's just the mother, the mother. She's feeling stuck. She's feeling stuck, okay, and it's like she can't see the truth, but that's not really the feeling I get. I feel like she doesn't want to see it. Okay, she doesn't want to see it. I have the King of Cups, okay, who seems to be an emotional male, okay, and he's ready to come forth. He's ready to come forth with whatever, okay. Maybe he has some more information or he's overheard something, okay, or something clicked. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So we have King money and Queen money. Broke, 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 broke. Okay, so we have Death in reverse. Okay, so Death in reverse is it's just done. It's a done deal. Okay. The Nine of Cups. So we have emotions, okay, and we have the Death card in reverse. And we have the Ten of Wands. We have the World card. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And this is right here in lines with the mom. The mom. So usually it's the sword of truth, okay? So she's being deceitful. The mom is being deceitful. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And Now, this is something that could be offered or something coming in, okay, which could be in the form of news, but it's not good. It's not good news. And we have the tower. We have the tower in reverse. And we have the four of swords. Now, I'm getting here that the mom is not being truthful. The father, the stepfather, is emotional, okay, and upset. The mom is hiding something. She's not being truthful, okay, and I'm getting another male energy. Another male energy. I don't know what role he may play in this, but I'm getting another male energy coming in, okay, with some bad news. Okay, I have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so your dreams aren't coming true. It's an end. Okay, you got the Death card. You got the Tower in reverse. Okay, so something is being avoided. Okay, something is being avoided or delayed. Okay, and then we have the news that's coming in is going to be a heavy burden. Okay, it's going to be a heavy burden. We also have the four of swords here. Okay, and this story, okay, may finally come to a rest. You may finally come a rest. You may finally get an answer to what's going on here. You may finally get an answer. This is for your entertainment purposes only, okay? I'm slowing because I'm trying to get a connection here. Because I'm looking these cards and they're trying to tell me something, but my receptors, okay, are weak, so to speak. And let me go on. We have the Eight of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. In reverse. We have Temperance, okay. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there may be an offer. There may be an offer coming in, okay, like a what do you call it? Maybe they get offered a deal, okay. Maybe they get offered a deal to put this to rest. Yeah, we got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, okay. and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, the Two of Wands. So there may be, okay, a deal coming in because the mom, I see the mom here, she's hiding something and she's just patiently waiting for her to come in, okay, um, uh, meet up and make plans. Let me get a clarifier, okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go in with what's the T Oracle cards, okay, and see if we can clarify this. Can you clarify this layout here? Okay, I'm doing on and it's funny because I don't see the kids in here. I don't see the kids. This is the parents. This is grown folks' business right here, is what I'm seeing. Okay. What do you want us to know, okay, about the disappearance of Jack and Lily Sullivan, okay, Nova Scotia, Canada? Can you clarify this spread here? They went missing right at the beginning of May. They were reported missing, okay? What can you tell us? Is there any more that you can clarify or tell us? On what's going on? What do you want us to know about the disappearance of Jack and Lily Sullivan? Okay, we got this groupie thing, okay? So I wouldn't say it as like a groupie, as more as a group, okay? Okay, so this little groupie thing, okay, apparently they ain't shit or somebody thinks of them, they ain't shit, okay? We have Copycat, okay? We have Hooked. We have Child Services. Okay, so we have some karmic friends, okay? Yeah, you know, friends that ain't too kosher. And the mom, the mom seems to be uninterested, okay? Spiritual hater, okay? She's low vibrational, okay? Dusted off, moving. So they're saying that the truth is in plain sight. It's been caught on camera, okay? And I think that may be surveillance cameras, okay? They may not have just gotten they may not have gotten to the right camera. It hasn't come up yet. But it's something about these cameras, okay? Right here is the same shit, different day. There's some car drama. Okay, they got car problems too, and they don't have the money to fix it, and they're moving in silence. Okay, they're trying to act like they're not broke, but they are, and they're stuck. Okay, they're just basically wasting time. Nothing has changed. So we have an abuser. So this right here is somebody who is doing some kind, maybe witchcraft. They may even be doing tarot, but they're abusing it. They're abusing it. Okay. Whatever they're doing, they're abusing it. They're not using it for the good. Okay. Clout hungry. Uh yeah. Somebody just, yeah, and that sound like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the mama that just makes stuff up just for drama. Okay. But someone is still snooping. The police are still digging up stuff. Okay, snooping around and looking. So something about giving money to somebody, or somebody's been paying their bills. Drama starter. Okay, always in the middle. Okay, and still unbothered. Doesn't phase him. Okay, we do have a thief, and this came up before with these children. This card. Okay, and a car. Okay, so somebody came up in their car and drove off with them kids. They didn't just run off. Okay, somebody pulled up. Okay, and they still checking online. They still checking online, seeing what people are saying, what's going, trying to find out what's going on, taking screenshots, saving receipts, and whatnot. Somebody wants somebody back. Okay, okay, and there will be an offer is going to be made. If it hasn't already, or there's going to make another offer. Okay, and that's just what I was getting down here. Okay, I wonder, is there going to be an offer made? Okay, and they don't care about the offer. They don't care about an offer. They don't care. They don't. Okay, and that, I think that's the mama. I'm thinking that's the mama. We got some kind of love triangle going on. Okay, so she doesn't care about them kids. She ain't worried about them kids. She worried about my man, my man, my man. Okay, doesn't seem like she's really worried about the kids. Okay, and the police are still going to be digging. Okay, and I think if they continue to dig, I think that they're going to come up with something. I think they make him come up with something on the camera. Okay, like it said, it's in plain sight. Okay, but what it may be is they may be looking for the mom, or the kids with the mom, or the stepdad, and they may miss something. Okay, because the kid may not be with either of the parents at that time, even though that's what they're saying. I don't think them kids, they lying. They lying. They lying. And they know they lying. Okay. They know they lying. And they also have other evidence, okay, but they're not saying anything. You know what I'm saying? They stand on the low with um with the information. Okay. This is just one of those cases. They're staying on the low. But the mom, they're her kids. Okay. And I don't know. Let's see if we can tap in on her energy. I don't know. Something about the mom. Let me see if we can tap in on her energy. We're gonna go with the light seers, okay? Let's tap in on Malaya. Let me get her name, okay? Because we want to tap in on her. Because she pissing me off. She really is. Malaya Brooks Murray. Daniel. Okay, I said Dexter. Daniel's the stepdad's name. Okay. Yeah. What's up with Malaya? Malaya Brooks, okay? Yeah, she didn't just kind of tick me off. Okay. Okay. What can you tell us about Malaya Brooks Murray, the mother of Jack and Lily Sullivan? Okay. What's her vibe? What's going on with her? Okay. What is going on with Malaya Brooks Murray of Nova Scotia, Canada? Okay. And her children that she reported missing at the beginning of May. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Okay. Malaya Brooks Murray, Nova Scotia, Canada, mother of Jack and Lily Sullivan. What do you want us to know about Malaya? Now, underneath this is the Seven of Cups. Oh, Lord. She's delusional. She lying, okay? Yeah. We have the Seven of Swords, okay, in reverse. Okay, the Seven of Swords in reverse. She's lying. She's hiding something, okay? But she's going to get caught. That's the first card up. Seven of Swords. She's lying. She's trying to get away with something. Okay? She's hiding something. Okay? But she's going to get caught. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This right here is she's trying to walk away. She wants to walk away, but she can't. She's not gonna walk away. Not today. Okay. Let me see. Do I have a book around here? Mm-hmm. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so she's got some decisions to make. She wants to move on, okay, but she's stuck in the middle, okay. Should I go or should I stay, okay? Because of this situation right here with her kids. So she's hiding something and she wants to she's contemplating. whether she should leave or not. Okay? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Look at her. Look like she's trying to think. Okay? She's trying to think of something. Yeah, she's in thought. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she looks like she really in thought. Okay, we have the wheel. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, that is a bad cycle. Okay, whether it's her cycle, what's been going on with her and her family. Okay, but it's not good. It's not good. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, she's all out of whack. There's no balance. She don't have no balance. Okay, she's contemplating. She's contemplating on a decision. See, she's hiding something. She's hiding. She's lying about something, and she wants to move on. Okay, but she's contemplating on whether she should go or whether she should stay. She's got those missing kids, or so she says. Okay, so how you just gonna jump up and leave when you got kids that have not been found in the area? See what I'm saying? So it's like she's trying to contemplate her move. How's she gonna do this? Okay, yeah, we have the Hangman. Okay, she's caught up. She's definitely caught up. She's caught up. Yep. So it's kind of like she gonna hang herself, so to speak. This is all alleged for your entertainment purposes only. My interpretations of the cards, but this right here with the Seven of Swords, okay, in reverse, lying, cheating, stealing, okay, but gonna get caught, and then you got the Hangman on top of it. It's kind of like you kind of gonna hang yourself. I don't know how, but she's gonna get caught up in something. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. There we go. Yeah. Queen Money. She's broke. She's broke. We have the Four of Wands, okay, and it's in reverse. Okay, so she would be celebrating. Okay, let me look, because she might be meeting up with some people, or was going to meet up with some people. Okay, but it's not good. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So this right here. Okay. Yeah. There's where there should be harmony. There's no harmony. Okay. She walking around with her lip poked out. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay. She doesn't like what's being offered. She doesn't like what's being offered, you guys. And this is on top of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Now the Seven of Wands. Hmm. Yeah. That kind of goes along the Seven of Wands, okay? Yeah. And she's out of balance, okay? She that kind of came out in that other spread. She is standing her position, okay? She lied and she's gonna stand on that lie. She gonna lie, 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 lie. She is standing on that lie, okay? She is standing on that lie. And then we have the Page of Wands, okay? So there's going to be some news coming in, okay? And this going to be about her. This going to be that lie she told, okay? This going to the hangman, okay? Where she didn't hung herself, okay? There's going to be some news coming in about that. Yeah, we got the Magician. Manifesting, okay? He's cooking it up, honey. And we have the Hermit in reverse, okay? So we got her contemplating, okay? The family is sad. They haven't found the kids, okay? And then we have the Hermit in reverse, okay? Like she don't want to be alone. We have the Ace of Wands right next to that, right on the Four of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords in reverse. She's not able to come up with any bright ideas. She's too caught. She's too caught up. She's too caught up and got to stick to that lie that she told. Okay, so she cannot come up with any ideas, okay, or any more lies or creativity to get around it. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, okay, yeah. Let me look at that Three of Wands in reverse, okay, because she might be going somewhere, maybe to jail. Okay. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Uh-huh. Yep. Just like I said. She can't. She wanna go somewhere, but she can't. Yep. She can't. She wants to get she right now, she's in her comfort zone. She's trying, okay, but she wants to get out of that. Okay. But she's stuck. She's kind of stuck because of the lie that she told, and the kids is missing and have not been found. So she just can't get up. Okay. You know what the police say? Okay, don't go too far, don't make any plans. That part. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. There you go. She's holding on to something. She's hiding something. She's holding on to something. She's hiding something. Okay. See, in that purse. There we go. The devil. The devil's in the details. Uh-huh. I wonder that now that those kids are gone, okay, she wants, okay, see the hoopla has kind of died down, okay, so now she's ready to go back to go out, okay, like ain't nothing happened. Or those drugs that she's doing, they're calling her. They're calling her back. They're calling her. And she wants to go out and be able, like she was doing before this went down. She wants to be able to go out and do her drugs and party like she was doing. I kind of get that feeling. But she know the popo is looking. She know the police is looking at her. She know they're looking at every step she does. Okay. Mm-hmm. Not to mention everybody around her is looking. Everybody around her is looking. Yep, we got the food in reverse. Wow. Next to the devil. Yeah. Yeah, y'all might want to take a closer look at the mama. She got too much going on here, honey. Wow. So the food in reverse, just in case you're wondering, okay, is recklessness. Okay. It's just dumb. And she wants to hold on to that lie. Okay. But that lie is keeping her holding on to that lie is this is I don't know why she did she get the what is it, the Eight of Swords with that girl being tied up and blindfolded? I'm surprised she didn't get that. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. We got King Money. Okay. So there's a man, probably the dope dealer. Okay. Allegedly. But come on now. Okay. With the devil card and the on top of the hermit in reverse, okay, next to the fool in reverse, okay. Let's do one more row. Yeah. Oh, we got the star card. Okay. Yeah, so all eyes on you. So she may be looked at as the main suspect, allegedly. I could be wrong, okay? But they may be looking at her as the main suspect, okay? But they want her to think that they're looking at the stepdad, okay? Because everybody's harping on that and they're getting bad publicity and stuff like that. But the police actually have their eye on her, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, it's in reverse. And it's right here on top of the Four of Pentacles where she holding that purse close to her chest. What she got in that purse? She got something in there. She got some the Four of Pentacles, and now we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. That's like money. Where'd she get all this money from? The Magician. Right on top of the Magician. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The Ten of Cups in reverse, okay? So this would be prosperity, happy family, okay, inheritance and stuff, but it's in reverse, okay? This is a loss. This is a loss, a big loss. It's going to be a big loss. And it's on the devil. It's on the, weak girl. Okay, we got justice on top of the Fool in reverse. So the Fool in reverse, I told you, just reckless, okay? She gonna get justice. Justice is coming for that ass. Justice is coming. So the police must know something. They holding on to something. They holding that purse. They holding the purse just like she holding the purse. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. And it's going to be swift. Let me look up this King of Pentacles. It's going to be swift. The Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles. So this man here, who I said could be the dope man, okay. So this man right here is the money man. This is the money man. Like I said, could be the dope man. Okay. Right. And there's going to be some news coming in. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's going to bring the news or is it going to be some news about him. Let me look at that. Okay. Eight of Wands. Yep. Something's coming in fast. We got justice, and we have right next to the Eight of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. She done ran out of ideas, okay? She's contemplating, okay? Trying to get things, she's not going to get balance, okay? The Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And the decision. She can't make the decisions that she needs to make, but she's got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what goes around comes around, and it's not going to be good. And this is all in the lines of justice. So, when it comes, it's going to come. When it comes, it's going to come fast. Okay? When it does come, it's going to come fast. See, because they're about sick of her. See, especially when they know you lying, okay, and they know you have something to do with it, and you want to sit here, your kids, okay, your flesh and blood, and you want to sit here, okay. If you And to be honest, we gonna put a kipper on her, okay? But when you really look at it, when it's all said and done, okay, they're her kids. Like I said, they're her kids. And why would you be lying, holding, uh, holding something, hiding something on your own missing kids, quote unquote missing kids, okay? Because you have something to do with it. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Okay. Let's do a let's just do a kipper on her. We're gonna do a regular kipper, okay? We're gonna do 3 rows and see what comes up with this lady here. Okay? For your entertainment. Everything's allegedly. What can you tell us about Malaya? Malaya Murray. Malaya Murray. What do you want us to know about Malaya Murray, whose kids went missing in Nova Scotia, Canada? Were reported missing in Nova Scotia, Canada in May. What do you want us to know? Malaya Murray of Nova Scotia, Canada. Her children, Jack and Lily Sullivan. What do you want to share with us about Malaya? What do you want us to know? Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to lay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So right here we have a false person, okay, who has gotten a message. The message is open, okay. So they already got the news, okay. There's also a mature woman involved, okay. For some reason, here comes sudden wealth, okay. And then we have the road. So this is either in distance or time. Okay, let's keep going so we can make some sense of this. Okay, we have despair. Okay, we have poverty, and we have the community. Now the community is the center card. Okay, so that's center of all this is the community. Everybody in town, okay, is concerned about where these children are. Okay, it is affecting the community. Okay, we have the coffin. Okay, we have a message of concern. The coffin could be the end of something, okay, or it could be drug use. And that would be right here with the sudden money. Sudden wealth. Okay. We have lovers. We have great fortune. We have adjudication. We have bad health. And we have courtship. Okay. I'm already getting a vibe here. Okay. Um, I don't know where the mature woman plays in this, okay? But this mature woman, okay, it could be her mom or his mom, okay, may have something, okay, or knowledge, excuse me, knowledge. I am getting bad health and the coffin, okay, sudden wealth. I got a feeling that, and this has been messing with me, okay, through this whole reading, all these readings, that reading before. But I got a funny feeling, okay, I could be wrong, but because I keep getting this sudden wealth. Where is this sudden wealth coming from? Okay, this great fortune. What's she getting? Okay, I got a feeling that I wouldn't be surprised if she sold the kids. Whether they dead or alive has remains to be seen. But she got some money for them kids. She got some money from them kids. She got the coffin and she got bad health. Okay. She's got drug use. So she might be using the money to buy drugs. Okay. We have this pathway. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, and this is a man that she's messing with. See, because right here she's going from a message, poverty, to great fortune. Okay. Now we got sudden wealth on top of the coffin. I can also read that, okay, as getting money, okay, from somebody's death. Okay. We got bad health. I just, I kind of, just make you wonder. Now we have adjudication, okay? We have the court. We have lovers. Let me see. Let's spill a little tea. Let's spill a little tea, okay, on this spread. What can you tell us? Okay, can you clarify this spread on Malaya Murray of Nova Scotia, Canada, whose children, Jack and Lily, went missing, was reported missing in May of this year. Can you clarify? What do you want us to know? Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. which means she's not being honest. She's not being honest. Mind games. Yeah. Joint evolution. Okay. Double cross. Okay. Now I remember Sloan Bella was talking about that it's the mom and how she had set up the stepfather to look like the villain, but it's actually the mom. Okay. Yeah, so there's interactions forcing you to confront your own ego. Okay. Crossing paths. Okay. A destined encounter is about to happen between you and somebody. And it may be the detective. Huh. I just saw that flash. Okay. Oh yeah, Miss So and So. Okay. Oh yeah, that's me. Okay, put your hands behind your back. You have the right to remain silent. Okay. So she's been thinking, 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 just like that other spread said. Okay. She's contemplating. Okay. The real story will come to light. The real story will come to light. Okay. It's more complex than it seems. Okay. Temporary distance. So she's got some temporary distance, maybe between her and the husband. When she get mad at the boyfriend, maybe she'll go back to the husband and vice versa. Okay. She's giving mixed signals to both of them. Okay. There's going to be some breaking news, a surprise revelation, because the police is keeping tabs. The police is keeping tabs. They waiting for her to make the wrong move. Okay. Yeah, she's got attachment issues. That's why she got more than one boyfriend. She's got attachment issues. Okay. Things are going to unfold. Okay. Things are going to unfold. There's going to be some new alliances. Okay. So they may find some other people. Okay. Who know the business because she's being two-faced. Remember, this is on Malaya. Okay. She didn't overstep boundaries. Maybe she overstepped boundaries and somebody finna snitch her off. I don't know. Okay. But it's going to be a karmic lesson. Okay. She's got control issues. And he said she couldn't control them children. Okay. She was tired of them. Okay. So the dynamics in the little group. Remember when I had the other cards and it had groupie? And I said it may not just be groupie, it may be a group of people. Okay. The dynamics of the group are changing. Okay. And we were talking about she wants to lead. She wants to expand. She wants to get out of that comfort zone. She's tired of being uh, tied up. There's testing of loyalties because they all in their line, I guess. Okay. Unspoken desires. And see, there we go with the money again. That money, something's going on. Something's going on, okay? Something's going on and it's got money involved. Something's going on. I'm getting this great fortune, unexpected wealth, okay? What? So we have some intrigue going on. Somebody's really intrigued with this case, with this woman here. There's going to be some people who are going to rally around her if they haven't already for support. But they're going to find out, okay, bad influences. This woman has bad influences in her life, not to mention she's a bad influence herself because of all these bad people she has around her. Say, and I think too is that's what she's trying to stave off. The people, if there was other people involved in this, okay, if there was other people involved in this situation that she's got that's so complex, okay, that she is trying to play it cool, but she wants to get back with these people. She wants to get back to her drugs. She wants to get back to her partying and her drinking, whatever she was doing before this the kids went missing. She wants to get back into that. However, she can't just do that, okay, because she knows she's being watched. You see what I'm saying? So you can't be going with the same people that you was running in that same circle, and they stay in the way because they know you being watched. You juju. Don't nobody want to come around you with their drugs and their illegals, whatever, okay? And you got the police on you. Okay? So yeah, we got partial truths. Some of what she said is true. Some of what she said is lying. Okay, she probably was lying. She may not even been in the back of the house. Maybe she was in the back of the house because she been doing drugs all night. Okay, she was tired. Okay, so she didn't see what happened. Maybe she did see what happened. The kids was right outside the window in the back. I mean, the thing about it is you got this property, okay, and you have a big piece, but it's mostly forest. Okay, you cut out a little circle and put some trailers and some dilapidated whatever that lady got on that property. Okay, shocking discovery. So there's going to be a shocking discovery, probably unexpected. She didn't see coming. That may give some confirmation, okay, on the condition of the children. Now, is she gonna give up DNA? Because by the time that they find them, they're gonna be decomposed. So she just being quiet. She just being quiet. Uh-huh. And everybody around, everybody tiptoeing around each other. Bridging differences. Okay, so yeah, there were ulterior motives. Yeah, there was ulterior motives. Okay, now it could have been ulterior motives on her behalf, or it could have been ulterior motives on someone else's behalf. Someone got close to her so that they can get to them kids. Okay, because people have been known to do that. Okay, because if they got kids, they coming after the kids. They know they got to be nicey with the parents. Okay. Yeah, and there's an unspoken silent understanding. So she may know what happened and who did it. Uncovered truth, uncovered evidence will change your view of things. Okay, so there you might get some evidence, okay, that changes the perspective on this case, but it's still not going to mitigate, okay, it's still not going to sway away from the fact that the mother is not being totally honest. Okay. Whatever happens, whatever comes out of this, okay, we're going to find out that the mom, okay, is not being totally honest. She's not being upfront. Her kids are missing, their lives are in danger, and she's holding on to information. That's what's going on. And that's what you're going to find out. That's what you're going to find out. And I think we all believe deep down, I think we all kind of sense that. Okay, we don't know what she's hiding, but we know she's hiding something. We don't know what she's lying about, but she's lying about something. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Okay, but see, time is running out, especially when you got missing kids. Okay, so they after a while, it's not. It becomes a recovery. Okay, they are looking for bodies rather than looking for children. Okay, that's how it is after a certain amount of time. But she on some BS. She's definitely on some BS. Get my little cards together. Get me a little drink here, okay? Anybody got any requests? Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. I've only been on here for an hour and 17 minutes. Okay, yeah. So now let me light me some more, because that was deep. Uh-huh. I don't know what that girl doing, but she was busy. Mm-hmm. Busy. Making sure I don't drop all my, okay, we go cleanse, okay, cleanse all around here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a some kind of way to file these decks, but I like it. Okay, gives me I like the fact of having a lot of choices. Okay, it helps me a lot. Okay, so um, ooh, I want to go. I'm gonna go in on this deck. Okay, I want to check up on Donnie. Okay, now did you guys see on Twitter when they were talking about Donald Trump died? Oh my God. Okay, apparently they had it going all over the internet. This man was dead. Okay, I was like, what? Okay, that is cold. I'm like, y'all, come on now. See, I think too, personally, okay, that there's a lesson to be learned in all this. And are we learning the lesson? And I don't know if we're learning the lesson, because I think that part of the lesson is a lot of people, oh, I wish he would leave. I wish he would this. And can't somebody do something? Okay. But we all have to do something. We all need to do something. Okay. It's not going to be, you're not going to just wish it away. JD Vance. Will JD Vance be president? Will JD Vance be president next year? Will JD Vance be president next year in 2026? because Donald Trump will no longer be able to serve for whatever reason. Whether he's sick, he dies, or whatever. Okay, I don't know. But will JD Vance be president? Let's just go on and ask the real questions, okay? What do you want us to know about JD Vance being president? Okay. We're going to look at, okay, we don't want to see that. Wait, first, we're going to wait. We're going to do this. Okay. The underlying energy is the King of Cups, okay? That's a yes card. King of Cups, okay? Now, this is someone this is like masculine emotions, okay? Following your heart and dreams, okay? But it's going to be challenged by the Page of Pentacles, okay? And this is also a yes card. This is somebody who's goal-oriented, okay, and ambitious, okay? This is JD Vance, okay? So, in the past, he was the fool. Everybody plays the fool, okay? But now, he's the Page of Swords in reverse. Ooh, scatterbrain, okay? He's gossipy, and salty, and he likes to play mind games. Ooh, the overarching energy is temperance. Y'all gonna have to have some patience, okay? But it's funny because these are all yes cards. Wow. Lesson to be learned: the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? And this is clouded joy, okay? Clouded joy. There's going to be emotional disappointments, okay? Creativity will be blocked. There's the end of a relationship as well. Lesson to be learned: the Ace of Cups in reverse, yes card, okay? The outcome is the Page of Wands, okay? This is imagination, inspiration, expectation, okay? This is someone who is an extrovert, okay? Energy. We got fresh ideas going to be coming in, okay? That's going to be the outcome. This is another yes card, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, but this is in reverse, but it's also a yes card. So this is someone that's saying, okay, it's lacking vision, lacking planning, and motivation. Okay, so let me tell you something. Okay, all these cards are yes cards. Now, if you want to hold reversals as no's, okay, we got 3 no's and the rest of them are yes. Okay, so let's here we go. Let's look at the time. Okay. Time oracle. Can you give us clarification as when this will happen? Can you clarify these cards? When this will happen, that JD Vance will be president next year? Okay. With what time? Give us a time. Can you give us a time, please? And we appreciate your answers. That JD Vance will be president. We're only going to pull 3 cards. I want to make it fair. Okay. That's the 3 cards. We have faster than you think. Oh, wow. Rushing in. Wow. September. Wow. Wow. Now, September is next month, but I said next year. So September next year, September this month, okay? Because right here, oh, wow. Faster than you think. Wow. And he's going to be rushing in. Look at the dog. Rushing in. Like the dog in the water. Rushing in. Oh, man, I could just see that. Excuse me, pardon me, okay? Yeah, they're calling me. That's me. Here I come. That's what it says. Okay, so people take note and we'll see what's going to happen. But this is all alleged for your entertainment purposes, okay? There's a lot of people I notice now. Okay, I hear what other people say, but I don't go by what they say. But it's funny how my cards came up like that. Okay, say, and I don't even have it in my mind. Here's the thing about it. I don't even have it in my mind what they said until I get something like this. Okay. Somebody said next month, September. Okay. But this card, faster than you think. Okay. And I'm just like, okay, see, and I wasn't even, anyway. I'm going to have to make a note on this. Well, I doubt that because next, what is this? Monday. And Monday is Memorial Day. One is in September and one is in November. Labor Day and Memorial Day. Okay. And the first Monday of September, which is the first, which is on a Monday. There it is there. Let me look at my calendar and tell you right now. Okay, it's Labor Day. So I think November. Oh, November 11th. So now they're calling it Veterans Day. Or was it called Veterans Day? Memorial Day is 11/11. That's my son's birthday. He was born 11/11/87 at 7:37. Okay, so that's what that is. So who we gonna do next now? Let's see. Okay. Oh, y'all know when I get to smiling like this, I'm up to something. Okay. Wow, what's all this? Oh, the book is open. Oh, I messed up my book. Okay. Okay, so that was J.D. Vance. We gonna do the Trumpster. Why will Donald Trump leave office? What compels Donald Trump to leave the presidency? Okay, is it going to be his health? Okay, is he going to be taken out? Is he going to fall down the stairs? Okay, and break his leg? Why? What reason will it be for Donald Trump to no longer be president? What's in the cards for Donald Trump? What do you want us to know? Okay, he leaves his presidential office. Why? What will be the reason? And I pray for understanding, okay, that I may interpret the cards. I may interpret them correctly, okay? In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you. Right. Understanding. Why does Donald Trump leave office? Okay, so underneath this reading, we have the Knight of Wands, okay? Is that him leaving? Okay, so we have some news, Okay, somebody being hasty. So is it going to be in abrupt? Let's look at, oh, okay. Now see, why they come out with this card? This card could mean literally, okay, his heart, literally, okay, right? Or it could be an act of treason or betrayal, okay? Treason or betrayal, or his heart, heartbreak. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, okay, but it's in reverse. So usually when it's up right here, it's someone being victorious, okay, someone winning, okay. This is in reverse. So oh, okay, y'all know what I just got, and tell me if I'm lying, okay. Now this in reverse is failure. This is the heart failure, heart failure. Wow. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be some getting together of some kind. Okay, some kind of collaboration here, getting together. Okay, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Let me, yeah, and yeah, so there's going to be some missed opportunities. Okay, out of control. Yeah, some hurtful situations. So, hmm. Okay, we also have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, and this right here is unhappy families, postponement. You know, there's going to be cancellation of whatever's going on. Whatever he had going on is going to be canceled. Okay, now just because he has heart failure don't mean he's going to drop dead. But okay, if his heart is giving out like that, He can't be sitting up here, standing up here, trying to run a country. Yeah, and there he is, the emperor. Okay, and he's going right on his heart. Okay, yeah. And what is this? The eight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. This is the failure here. Okay, and this is the job, self-employment. Okay, entrepreneur, whatever you want to look at himself. Okay. So we have the five of swords. The five of swords in reverse. Yeah. So there's going to be a peaceful resolution. Okay. There's going to be a peaceful resolution to this. They're going to get together and make a peaceful resolution. And there's the Judgment card. Okay. We have the pages of wands. Okay. So there's going to be some good news coming in. Okay. So for the unhappy families, there's going to be some good news coming in. Word of mouth. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen Money. Is that Melania? Queen Money. Here she come. Okay. Yep. And then we have the Six of Swords. Okay. She's ready to move on. She's ready to move on. She wants to move on. She wants some time to heal. Okay. Mm-hmm. She don't want to be in all the ruckus and all the hoo-la la and foo-la-la that's going to be going on, if that's the case. Okay, because there's going to be celebrations. I'm surprised we didn't get the 10 of cups. Okay, the 9 and 10 of cups. But she wants to move away from that because she knows, she's aware. Okay, there we go. The food. Okay, freedom. Yep. She wants to be the food. She just wants some freedom. Go on to do whatever she wants to do. She don't want to be committed to nothing. Just leave her the hell alone. Okay? We have the King of Cups. So there's going to be some type of affectionate male. And he's right there on the Judgment. So he might, I wonder, is he going to be a judge? A judge of some kind. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to be in reverse, okay? It's going to be in reverse. So there's going to be some unexpected changes, okay? Financial disaster, some bankruptcy, okay? And this is coming in all on the line of Melania, okay? Hold on. One more line, okay? We have the Queen of Swords, okay? Oh, no, she ain't going out like that, okay? She's not going out that, like, we got the Queen of Swords. And we have the Strength card in reverse. So there's going to be some weakness. Some vulnerability, okay? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so in the process, there may be some missed opportunities. Okay, wasted talent or potential. Okay, something is going to be going on with Miss Melania. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse. Now, the Magician in reverse is somebody who's manipulative. Okay, there's going to be some trickery. There's going to be some trickery going on. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands. Okay, when it's all said and done, and he's on this money in reverse, right next to the Magician in reverse, manipulation. This right here is okay. This is a man coming in. I don't know who this is. This King of Wands. Okay. But he's right next to the Magician who is in reverse, right over the money, the Ten of Pentacles that is in reverse. Okay. Now, I was just thinking about this. I had a spread similar to this on Melania, and it was showing me that whatever happens to Donald Trump, okay, right, in the aftermath of it, when it's all said and done, she's coming for her money, okay. But I showed that there is going to be some type of foolery in the process. Okay. Now, it's not that she won't get her money, but there's going to be something, some triggeration. Okay. And I was thinking, was this going to have anything to do with the prenup? You know how every time something happens in their marriage, she has him, she redoes her prenup, okay, and gets more money. They said she's charging him for her appearances and stuff. I wonder that if, when it's all said and done, are they going to question that? Okay, well, he was in bad health. Okay, his mind and his body was deteriorating. Okay, he may not have been in his right mind when he made this agreement with you. Okay, I'm not talking about the previous prenups. Okay, I'm talking about the most recent ones that they have made. Whatever those negotiations, there may have been some negotiations behind the scenes we don't know anything about. But I'm just saying, it came to me that I wonder, is that going to come into question? Okay, because they are more aware of what's going on with that man than we are. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and I was just wondering if it may come into question when it's all said and done. Because they already know what she's about. They already know she's ready to get her money and run. Okay? And if she can take it all, she will. So maybe the kids may step in and question it. You see what I'm saying? Because kids do that. Okay? But I'm just wondering. Okay, but just to be fair, we're going to ask another deck. We got to be fair. We're going to ask another deck. Okay. I don't know about you, but I am curious to see what another deck is going to say. Okay, but yeah. But so I came into that and I noticed that there was going to be, I sensed some triggeration behind, okay, Melania and that money, okay, because she's going to be ready to walk, and they're going to say, not so fast, Mrs. Trump, Okay. So let me see. Who's up for the the challenge here? Okay, I'm gonna do my into it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay. We gonna ask the into it. I mean, I got all kind of decks here. We can ask all of them. How about that? Okay. I ain't gonna be here all night. But anyway. Okay. Question. Let's say knock it up, wake it up. Okay. What reason is Donald Trump gonna have to leave the presidency? If he leaves the presidency before his 4 years, okay, what will be the reason that Donald Trump leaves the presidency? Will it be health? Will it be uh, treason? Okay. Will it be him physically or mentally, his mental health or his physical health? What will be the reason that Donald Trump is no longer in office? And thank you for your answers. Okay. But that was a trip to get that card, that heart card. Okay. And right next to it, get that, what was it? The six swords in reverse. Failure. Wow. Heart failure. Wow. And people keep saying it, but we all speculating. Everybody's speculating. Okay. But, what will be the reason? What do you want us to know? Donald Trump leaves office. Okay. Now, underneath this all, let's see, what do we have? We have the Six of Cups. Okay. So this right here is nostalgia. Okay. So this is his mind. Okay. Going back to childhood. Okay. Yeah. The innocent days. Okay. Now that's his mind. What was the bottom of the other card? I forgot. Okay, so let's go. Oh, sorry. So we have the Knight of Wands, okay? So we have some rebellion, okay? Right here. The Knight, not the nine, but the Knight of Wands, okay? So this is coming in as energetic. We have the Hermit, okay? And this right here is somebody going off and doing some soul searching, okay? Yeah, contemplating some solitude. Yes, he has some resolve, maybe with the Lord, okay? He has some resolve. We have winter solstice, okay? So this right here is a year or more, okay, to tie up loose ends, validate feelings, and hibernate, okay? Get some rest. We have the Five of Swords, okay? There's going to be hostility. Oh, so there's going to be, yeah. See this man right here? He's talking to this lady, but he's got a knife behind his back. Yeah. We have the Four of Swords, okay? And we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Stagnation, exhaustion, okay? Burned out. Yeah. So this yeah, burned out. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we got some manipulation and obsession going on. Okay, but this goes also with your inner child. Okay, there we go with those canceled events. Canceled events. That's what that other spread said. Okay, and that's on top of the Page of Wands. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Okay, and this is external forces beyond your control, karmic lessons, up in turning point, a big push. Big push. She gonna get him a big push on out that door. Mm. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay, now the Page of Cups is someone who's immature. Okay. Now, oh, okay. It's the Page of Coins. I'm sorry. Page of Coins. Page of Coins. Okay. This right here is setting goals, grounded. Okay. Works hard, ambitious, faithful. I don't know. Is this JD Vance coming in the picture? This gentleman here in the middle of the deck? Let's see. Let's keep it going. Okay. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So lacks energy or experience. Okay. That might be Mr. Vance there. That might be Mr. Vance. We have the Devil. We have the Devil in reverse. So we have some bad energy. Okay. Physically or emotionally abusive. Okay. Mm. The Moon in reverse. Okay. So they're going to get some mental clarity. Getting some mental clarity. And then we have Death in reverse. Okay. We have Death in reverse. So it's going to be the end. There is no new beginnings. There's just endings. So there's going to be a transformation. So it's kind of like a transformation, okay, with the Moon in reverse, a clarity, okay. It's like at the end, okay, it's like in the death, they will get some clarity. In death, they'll get clarity and see all their misdoings and how wrong they were. It's going to be a transformation. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's going to be some manipulation and some disappointment. Okay, this is going to be, ooh, somebody's going to take their offer back. That's right here on the Page of Coins. I said, is that JD Vance? Somebody's going to revoke the offer. Ooh. And we have the Hangman in reverse. There's going to be some uncertainty. There's going to be a delay. There's going to be a delay. Things will be put on hold. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. And I don't know if that's going to be Melania, the Queen of Wands. Okay. Because she was Miss Queen Money. I call her Queen Money. But right here is it could still be her. But too many irons in the fire. Okay, it could be all of them. They just busy, busy. Okay, they doing too many things. That's what this card is. In reverse, the Queen of Wands. She doing too many things. Okay, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's going to be a lack of foresight. Okay, there's going to be postponed regression. Okay, lack of progress. Okay, restrictions. We have the King of Coins. We had him before. Okay, the King of Coins. Oh, that was the Page of Coins. Okay, the King of Coins right here. Strong sense of self-worth, financially stable, hardworking, dependable, successful, grounded. I don't know who that is, but that is some man coming in. And then we have the Knight of Coins. Okay, so there's going to come in, some money's coming in. I get a feeling that some money's coming in. Knight of Coins, King of Coins, okay. Yeah, Page of Coins. And then we have the Ace of Swords, an epiphany, a clarity, okay. So there's going to be a decisive moment with this hangman, okay, who is resisting surrender. This hangman is resisting surrender. He refuses to look at it in another perspective, okay? But they got the Ace of Swords coming right on top of his behind and saying, excuse me, sir, but you're going to have to go, okay? And then we have the Emperor in reverse. That's Donald Trump, the Emperor, okay? It's in reverse. Undisciplined, father issues, lack of control, rigid, dominant, aggressive. Oh my goodness, that's him. Okay. So on this particular reading, okay, I kind of get the feeling that it's not really giving me health issues like the other one, okay? But something's going on here. There's definitely some action going on here. And someone is trying to push him out, okay? And this he doesn't want to leave because he's stubborn like that, okay? He doesn't want to leave is what I'm kind of getting right here. Yeah. And I'm getting also postponement again. I'm definitely getting that all through here. I'm getting the postponement, okay? And basically, if Mr. Trump does have some type of heart failure or some type of emotional um, disaster, so to speak, it doesn't, well, regardless of what happens, okay, he's not going to just leave like that. You see what I'm saying? He's not going to care, okay? He's not going to just leave like that unless he just drops dead and ain't nothing he can do. He don't know if he coming or going anyway, okay? But he's not going to just leave, okay? So just to be fair, okay, yeah, because this didn't really say too much about his health, okay? I want to go in with a let's go in with the light seers. Now, I'm not going to get as much explanation as I got on the other cards, okay? Because this one doesn't have any. We're just going to go by the pictures, okay? So we had two cards that had the words, and then we're going to use this deck that doesn't have the words. Can you please tell us what happens to Donald Trump? that he has to leave office. What happens to Donald Trump that he has to leave office? Will he have physical issues? Will it be mental issues? Okay. Uh, um, will it be treason? What's the reason for Donald Trump leaving the presidential office? Okay. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Let's see what we come up with Donald Trump leaving office. If he doesn't serve out his whole 4 years, what will be the reason he doesn't complete his term? Okay. Now, underneath this one is the Four of Cups. He doesn't like what's being offered. Okay. So they may compromise with him, but he's not going to like. He's just a stubborn old coon anyway. So if you say yes, he say no. If you say no, he say yes. Okay. So we're starting off with, the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So there's going to be some type of heavy burden. Okay. This is already a burden. Okay. But this is going to, let me see, let me make sure. But this is going to be a burden. Okay. Uh, uh, 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, it says here that he needs to take a break from his burden. So, in other words, okay, he needs to rest. He has a lot of pressure on him and he needs to sit down somewhere. Okay. It's also, okay, suggests deceit, okay, and underhanded behavior. Deceit and underhanded behavior. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So wishes coming true, okay, there won't be any wishes coming true because of the deceit. The deceit and the need to rest. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. He's going to be out of balance, folks. He's going to have trouble. He's going to have trouble balancing. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. So there's going to be some news coming in quickly. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So there's going to be some clarity. Okay. There's going to be some clarity. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So the Two of Cups, the agreement, there'll be a disagreement. Okay. Maybe he doesn't agree to get some rest. Okay, to take this load off of him. Maybe he doesn't want to, he doesn't agree to do that. Or, okay, or it could be a dissolution of an agreement. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so he is contemplating. Okay, he's contemplating, okay, on the move he should make. Right here, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so the High Priestess in reverse, she do that juju. She do that witchcrafts, casting spells. Okay, and she's going to be revealing some secrets. There's going to be some secrets coming out, and it's going to be fast. Okay, so they're going to be putting his business out in the street. Okay, we also have the Two of Swords. There we go, in reverse. So where he was stuck, okay, on the decisions, he's going to be unstuck. Okay, he's going to have some moment. Yeah, We got the news coming in. Okay, there's going to be a moment of clarity. Now, it may not even be on him. It may be for the people. Okay. Then we have the King of Wands. We got the masculine energy coming in with some news. Okay, with some news, probably some good news. Usually some good news. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So there's going to be happy families. Okay. There's going to be happy families. We have the Tower. Okay. There's going to be a catastrophic change. Okay. There is going to be some devastation. And that is coming in on this Queen of Wands, contemplating, okay? Nine of Cups in reverse, sadness, disappointment, oh yeah. We also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad karma, bad luck, okay? We have the Seven of Wands, okay? A need for meditation, okay? For some thoughts, a moment of clarity. Mm-hmm. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Reaping what you sow. Reaping what you sow. And we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse. I have to look that one up. Nine of Wands in reverse because okay, yeah, that figures. Okay, so this right here is stubbornness. Okay, unwilling to work with others, unwilling to or unable, okay, to see lack of understanding. How about that? Lack of understanding. We have the Three of Swords. There we go. Okay. So we have betrayal. Okay. And that's right on top of the Tower. So we have betrayal, heart failure, or some type of disappointment, treason. We have the Three of Cups. Ooh, somebody gonna be celebrating. Okay. Somebody's going to be celebrating. We got the Wheel of Fortune. This is on top of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is bad karma. And somebody's going to be celebrating his bad karma. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. We have the King of Cups, okay, in reverse. The King of Cups in reverse. Negative emotions, okay. Masculine. He looked like he cooking up some juju too. Yeah. So it's going to be either a bad offer or some bad news. A bad offer or some bad news. Let me make sure. Okay, let me check it out. A bad offer or some bad news. King of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is talking about being overly sensitive, okay, and looking into your feelings, okay. That may be the case, but I still say bad news, okay, or I forgot what else I said. Bad news or bad something, okay. And then we have the Two of Wands, okay. Yeah, so they're going to be a little stuck, okay, as far as the decision making, but that may not be Trump here, right here, okay. After the heart failure, after the catastrophe, people are going to celebrate, okay. And somebody, we got some masculine, okay. Well, that's to say, okay, maybe people don't look at it as bad news, okay, but maybe to his family, maybe it's bad news. I don't know, okay, but they got decisions to make. Let's do some more, one more row, okay. Yeah, and there she goes, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, she looked like she's deciding on making decisions. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Check it out. We have the Eight of Swords on top of the Three of Swords on top of the Tower. Yep, right here. Okay, so whatever happens, okay, it's gonna have him feeling stuck, straight stuck like Chuck. Okay, stuck like Chuck. We have the star card on the celebration. Okay, everybody gonna be watching. And there's the devil. Devil's always in the details. Okay. Now, this could be some medication as well. Okay. If he's sitting up there cooking up his little juju, okay, and then you got the devil, that's not good either. Okay. And then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the feeling of moving on, okay, he won't be able to do that when it's all said and done. When it's all said and done, he's definitely going to reap what he sows. Okay, so, but that's just, honey. Okay, mm, mm, mm. When it's all said and done, it's going cool up here. Okay, but something's going on. Okay, but down here, okay, we got some health issues. We got some health issues down here. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So yeah, we got delays right here. Okay. They're not going to be able to move on. Yeah. And then we have right here, this goes right on top of the Two of Wands, which is stuck. Okay. In between plans. Okay. Making plans. Okay. Making plans, thinking of making plans, but they're not going to be able to do that. So this goes along with pretty much what the other two decks were saying, okay, as far as postponements, okay. There's going to be postponements, there's going to be missed opportunities. Now, the heart card came up in this one, and it came up in the first spread we did, okay, right? So there may be something that his heart causes him, okay, to have to skip out and miss out on the opportunities. See, because if he continues to be the president, those are opportunities for him. Okay. Opportunity to tear up the country. But anyway, nevertheless, okay, it's opportunities for him. So he's not going to be able to do that. His heart betrayal, however you want to look at it, okay, is coming. And with the Tower and the devil all up in the details, okay, so I don't know when that's going to be happening, okay, but as the spreads that we have done, you've seen that they said September, which is next month, okay, some said a year, uh, um, sooner than you think, excuse me. What it said sooner than you think, okay, and September. And so I'm just at a loss for words, really, okay, with this spread because mm, and then I'm smiling about it, okay? Oh my God, Lord forgive me, okay? But you know, hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, okay? While you did, just give it a thumbs up. But most of all, stay blessed, okay? Bye.